This is the Bishop's Palace, and the lady who was sitting at the desk where we came in and gave our British Heritage Pass said that on a good day they get about 40 people per day. So she was bored, she was doing a crossword puzzle when we came in. But this is just a beautiful spot. Look at this. We're passing into the main courtyard of the Bishop's Palace. Here's my backing up shot. So we're in a passageway here in the Bishop's Palace. And it's quite a dark passage, but it's amazing how the video camera picks up the light from the outside. And you can see what an interesting Gothic ruin this is.
This dog is looking for her lost rock. She's been digging up rocks on the beach, and her mom throws them in the water, and then she goes looking for it. And her brother, this one, goes after tennis balls. Look, here he goes.
God, they're like down. How do they know not to go out too far?
Getting her rock. Where's her rock? There it is. She's gonna get the rock.
Riding a tour boat going to Caldey Island, and it's quite noisy. The motor of the boat's quite noisy, and I just ate a cheese and onion sandwich, so the boat isn't tipping around too much right now, but if it gets worse, we'll have to see what happens to the cheese and onion sandwich as we go along. Okay, we're standing here on Caldey Island and we're headed for a place called the Village, and we're passing some beautiful gnarled old trees. You can see these very lovely weathered old trees here by the seashore. You can see over there people and dogs playing on the seashore. It's a very nice place.
So these dogs who came over on the boat with us, they're playing, they came to play in the water. There they are.
That's nice.
Yay.
Look at how happy they are.
There's this lovely beach.
This dog's the bravest dog.
Here on Caldey Island. Those dogs again.
What you can see in the distance is the abbey where the monks, the Cistercian monks, stay. They were here in the Middle Ages, and then they had a 500-year break, and they came back around 1906. I guess that's a 400-year break. But anyway, there's the abbey in the distance, and we're sitting here at a tea room. Over here is the tea room behind us, and people are sitting out here on the lawn, and it's quite nice. And over here there's a playground for the children. People take their dogs on the boat when they come over here, so there are lots of dogs out having a good time. And we're having a good time. We're standing on the cliff walk on Caldey Island, and we're looking out over the sea. You cannot see anything in the distance there. Clouds are very low up in the sky, and over there is a lighthouse. Maybe you can zoom in on the lighthouse and we can take a little look there. And that's where we're headed right now.
Yep.
I'm standing outside on the terrace of Dylan Thomas's boathouse. This was a boathouse that he and his wife lived in for about 4 years. And there's a tea room out here. You can see people having tea on the terrace. And there are about, the boathouse is tiny. There are about 3 or 4 rooms in the whole house. And they're very tiny, and they make the point that this is not where he wrote his poetry, that he wrote most of his poetry in a shed down the road a bit from here. So we're going to take a look at the shed before we go. Over here, though, is what he saw when he would get up in the morning. And Leslie tells me that that's the Gower Peninsula. This is the shed that Dylan Thomas used to write his poetry. He wrote Under the Here, and he wrote Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night, and he wrote a few other important pieces, Fern Hill, I think, and some others. This is actually a garage that was built in the 1920s, and Dylan Thomas converted it into what he called his writing shed. How far down does it go?
They're having a wash, aren't they?